What did you make of the game as a whole?
Tactical game. Thought it was. I quite like them games, to be fair, because you have to have your thinking cap on in terms of how you approach it, and it proved to be that type of game. They're obviously a good team and play well. First half, we probably accepted a little bit too easily. They had more of the ball than what we would have liked, but we still had moments on turnovers particularly, and I thought we didn't make the right decisions with the final passes and the final actions to go the next bit in terms of getting some opportunities on goal. Second half I thought was fairly even, and then as the game was going on I felt that we looked a stronger team and needed to turn the screw a little bit, and I just said to them, I said, you need to realise there, lads, we look stronger than them, we look a bit fitter than them, and when that's the case, you have to smell that and go for it, and we were trying. I thought that, the changes helped and give us good impetus, because the guys who were on worked really, really hard. Haven't seen their goal back, looked a good goal, fair, and then we scored a good goal as well. So and then it's a little bit sort of end to end, but I thought if any team was going to win it, I thought it was going to be us at the end. But I have to recognise as well it was a tough game, and two good teams really having it out.
You mentioned that moment in the game where you could kind of sense that your team was getting on top, and it looked like you should have had a penalty again. And I know we're having this conversation again, Steve, and Brendan Johnson ends up getting a card for diving. I mean, what was your view on it? And I'm sorry to have to keep putting you in trouble.
And I have to be careful, don't I? Because I've ended up getting a yellow card, So I don't really want to talk about it, Colin. The pictures paint a million words, and I say we have to accept it, but it's hard to say that because the boys are doing everything. It could be 4 points more than what it is from the last two games. But we've only lost 1 in 9. The players are showing a great attitude, a great appetite for learning, really committing to game plans, showing good resilience. I'm seeing good signs of what I want the team to be. Load of work to do. I've said that to you. I think before the game in the pre-match media, but yeah, we keep going, and I'm sort of swerving the question from the penalty area.
And I understand why, but the other side of that equation, Steve, is that Brendan Johnson now has been fouled twice in 2 games for what looked like to everybody there should have been penalties. He ends up with neither being a penalty and then effectively being branded a diver, and for a player of his age, that's a tough thing to have to handle.
Yeah, and I think what's probably disappointing is one of their players does the same outside of the box at the end of the game, and it's play on, and he gets a bit of treatment for cramp, and so it's something we need to pick up off script, really.
Yeah, absolutely right. You're being very careful, and I completely understand why.
We ain't going to stand for it, though.
Yeah,
we ain't standing for it, I'll say that. We are doing our very best to connect with the fans, with the city, and I've said all along I want people to see this team and be proud of them. And sometimes when things are a little bit unfair and against you, we ain't going to accept it. We're going to fight like mad.
Can I ask you about the 2 wing-backs, and let's treat them separately if we can. First of all, Jack Colback, who was asked to go in there and do a job tonight in the absence of Max Lowe. What did you make of how Jack played that?
He did a good job for the team. I mean, he's played left back a lot in his career, so that part of being a wing back was something not too new to him. You obviously then think about what you don't get with Max, which we were quite open talking to the team about, and Jack accepted, about the penetration down that side and what we wanted it to be from other players. And some bits were good, some bits didn't quite go as we'd liked, and then we tried to get Brennan over there and mix it up a little bit. But yeah, we just felt that obviously it was we knew it was coming, Max not being available, and we had to think about what we wanted to do, and we just sort of made the decision, or I made the decision, that I wanted the players on the pitch who were playing well and in good form and have good momentum and are used to playing minutes and things like that, and that was the rationale.
And on the other side, Jed Spence just keeps going and going and going and going.
Excellent again, we're working really hard with him. And he's working really hard with us in terms of improving. We're spending a lot of time with him on the grass, off the grass, and he's really committing to his development. And we're getting good returns at the moment. So we'll keep working. Still a lot to do with him and everybody else, particularly the younger boys that we really want to see grow in our environment. But he was really good tonight, wasn't he?
And you mentioned connecting with the crowd and getting the crowd on side. I don't think there's much doubt you've done that.
Well, they're class. I have to say they're class, and we keep going 1-0 down, and that's frustrating for me, for the players, and I don't think we deserve to go 1-0 down. We didn't deserve to go 1-0 down the other night at QPR, but we are, and it's something we need to address. And I'm quite open. I don't want any elephants in the room, because you've got to stand up and put things right. But yeah, the supporters, I'm not going to get tired of saying it. They're right behind us at the moment, and I keep saying it's our job to get them behind us, what we do on the grass. And thanks again to them. They're brilliant.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Thank you.